Hello, Aquarius. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot. Here we look at the week ahead starting September 22nd, 2025. Aquarius, my water bearers, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. Okay, and the deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals intentionally. Just going to cleanse the energies here from Dawn Capricorn's messages for the weekend. We're going to see what's coming up. What's in store for Aquarius? Aquarius energy, please. What can I tell Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect this week? I guess we're fully officially in fall. Energy here for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, so let's give it a cut and begin your messages. For you, we're going to start off with the first card in energy. We got the Hierophant. All right, so the Hierophant Major Arcana, being a serious Major Arcana, is always coming through to offer some form of protection, spiritual guidance, if necessary. For others, it could be any forms of some teaching and learning that may be taking place. It could be someone who is training on the job, spiritual epiphanies, spiritual enlightenment, enhancement, you name it. That is all driven from the energy of the Hierophant. Someone could also be getting married here. Following the Hierophant, Major Arcana, I must have turned this deck around. Anyway, we have the Major Arcana, the Chariot. So there's a strong force of energy, positive energy that is moving towards you, or you're about to move towards it. Traveling may be involved for some Aquarians that I'm reading for. If you are traveling, you're going to be safe to and from. Some of you may be purchasing vehicles. It doesn't necessarily have to be new vehicles. Some of you may be experiencing energies when it comes to car repairs, major or minor. So just don't be the Aquarius that gets behind any source of any vehicle. Disregard the speed limit because you will end up with a moving violation. But because the star, listen, Aquarius, the Chariot that represents, that I oftentimes talk about, that equates your own energy, the Star card, you get that as well. So you have three major arcanas right off the bat. So you get all of the energy of the Star card because of the presence of the Chariot. Now, the Nine of Cups and the Chariot are the only two cards that I would equate with your own energy. So this makes this reading for you that much stronger. So there could be any types of surprises that take forth or come forth for you. Could be any types of excitement, social media, social networking, of course, meeting someone famous, dream journaling, stargazing. Could be anything involving any types of enhancement when it comes to your own psychic abilities, social networking as well. All right, so there we go. So you got three major arcanas. Next up here now we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is the engagement of interacting with those people that you are close to, whether it's family members, friends, or romantic partners. An even number of cups. Emotionally, what you give is what you're going to get back in return. Could be celebrating birthdays or anniversaries as well. Some of this entertainment could be taking place in eating out at diners or restaurants. I always get that feel. Up next, after the Four of Cups, now we have the Knight of Swords. So this is you making a decision whether or not it's related to your past, but you know exactly what you're about to do this week. You're taking charge. Nothing's going to stop you, not even your own emotions or someone else's emotions. That would be the Knight of Swords. Following the Knight of Swords here, now we have the Eight of Pentacles. Money looking good here. Eight of Pentacles could be that you're, this week alone could be just paying attention to the details of the work that you do. Still could be a pay raise, could be bonus money, could be a job offer as well. Balanced energy of the Pentacles could be spread out into any other area of your life. All right, so that's the Eight of Pentacles. Up next, now we have more Pentacles. It's the Two of Pentacles. In this instance, you're juggling two things. You could just be working two jobs, interested in two people, maybe driving two cars or have two cars. But, balancing your checkbook could be the smallest energy that I'm seeing here. And, did I say someone can still be receiving a small pay raise? Following that, we have the devil. Okay, you guys always seem to get the devil. I should say we guys should always get the devil's energy. Now, it's underneath the Four of Cups that involves relationships. So somebody could be, seriously obsessed with someone. Now, whether or not that's a romantic partner, feeling like they're addicted to this person, can't seem to get enough of this person, or it could be that they can't seem to get enough of you. Definitely someone could be obsessed when it comes to their own work. Usually when the devil shows up in your spread, it's a time for us to, maybe take a moment to bring up to the surface of those things that are restricting us, Aquarius, those things that are binding us or holding us back. And that could be unrequited love. That could be our addictions. It could be toxic energy in terms of toxic relationships with others. So yeah, it could be all of that. Someone's gambling habit, someone's drinking habit. If it's not yours, maybe it's someone in association with you, but it may be affecting or impacting the relationship that you have with them. Take note. Again, it's underneath the Four of Cups. So I feel that technically or, empathically, I feel that someone could be someone doing too much within a relationship or involving a relationship. So that could be also the devil. The devil casts that energy out there, always having you to repeat something that is not really healthy for you in the long term. Okay, so it could be almost, anything that you name, but you want to break the chains in the spirit of the devil that he may have cast over you. Following the major arcana of the devil here, Aquarius, now we're going to talk about the Page of Pentacles, okay? Page of Pentacles is representative of possibly a job offer or birth of a business ideal. Could be seen as the beginning stages, since the mirror's over here, to the Eight of Pentacles, that your money is starting to turn around for the better or about to improve. On top of the Eight of Pentacles, now we have the Three of Swords. So, of course, with the Three of Swords showing up here on top of the Pentacles, I always talk about someone separating from employment, could be retiring. Typical meanings, though, however, just represents grief, heartache, and separation. Doesn't always mean a divorce or a separating or parting of the ways from an actual relationship. It does indicate a third party in play. However, when it comes to a relationship, it could be someone's pet getting lost, and then the family is left grieving, conflicting energies that could be going on with family members, friends, romantic partners. Could be Aquarians that I'm talking about who are in partnerships, but there may be some sort of distance that separates you. That brings on the Three of Swords energy. But the Three of Swords showing up in your spread is not here to, for me to say that every Aquarius, these are just general readings, is going to be dealing with this or, have some sort of impact. But I'm going to throw a clarifier on this Three of Swords. I'm giving you my definitions that could be a possibility, like someone separating from a job, retiring from a job, okay? Why did the Three of Swords show up here? Let's see if we can hone in on more information. Hurry up, my battery is about to die. All right, so what is this? Yeah, see, it's a person. Someone's having to deal with a relationship. Now, all of this energy could be connected here. Aquarius, meaning that all of this could be moved over here to the devil and what you have to deal with or what you have to face. Okay? So think in terms of unrequited love, think of obsession, think of addictions. Now, whether or not the energies that you are dealing with when it comes to a relationship or lean towards fire sign energies, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, it doesn't really matter. This is a court card, so it's telling me that someone is dealing with a relationship or having to deal with an aspect of a relationship that's causing or creating some sort of grief or conflicting energies. All right. Next up, on top of the Two of Pentacles here, now we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords here is still a card that always seeks some sort of insight or clarity. And this is, usually first actions and first moves, but also victory and success, which you can attach victory and success to almost anything going on for you this week. Also seeking some sort of excitement as well as adventure. Now, I have to throw in this additional energy here. That sword, the Ace of Swords, underneath the Chariot. Chariot has represents vehicles. Someone could experience a flat tire this week. Unfortunately, this is what I'm seeing, so I'm throwing it out there. Or it's some sort of now it could be based on a sharp object, could be a nail, could be a piece of glass, but I do feel that somebody experiences a flat tire. Hopefully that's not the case, but it's what I'm seeing. All right, so following that, on top of the Devil, now we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Eight of Cups here could be significant because it's placed on the Devil here. What you're moving away from, what you're trying to move away from, dealing with anything emotional involving other people. You don't want to deal with it this week, and I always call that it's a no drama week for you, so you turned your back on that energy. All right. On top of the Page of Pentacles and the last card for you, Aquarius, we're going to finish off with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands here. Directly underneath that Knight of Swords, when it comes to any chart, action or decisions, you have to follow through. The Seven of Wands usually comes through just to remind you to always carry out what you're about to do. You also have the Ace of Swords here that it mirrors at first actions and first moves. And if you don't, then it's just a card or reminder of regrets for not carrying out, standing your ground, and doing what you had set out to do with first intentions. Okay, so this is what I have for you this week, Aquarius. It's not too bad. Just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work. Leave the rest alone. Please, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Get them numbers up to 500 so I can do more for you. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Aquarius, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.